I have the top 3 tips for getting support while taking a GLP-1. Hi, I'm Dina. Thanks for joining me on my channel, Living Mosaic. I was thinking about this thought of, do people have enough support? How do they find support? Are they discussing taking a GLP-1? Are they considering taking a GLP-1? So if you're one of those people that have wondered, okay, I want to start taking this medication for whatever it is. It could be to help with the struggle with obesity, type 2 diabetes, whichever, whether it be a semaglutide, or a Tirzepatide, either or. You want to take something, you want to do something different, but you're not really sure if people are going to support you, right? And that's a big question for people. They want to be supported. They want to have people on their side so they can be successful in the journey. And I agree. That's a really good thing to be. So I'm going to give you the top 3 tips that I have found have created the most support in my life on my GLP-1 journey. So the first one, which I think is one that we all have around us, friends and family. So if you're deciding to take a GLP-1 or you have started taking one, share with trusted friends and family and let them know and allow them to support you. There's people in our family who are always encouraging us and rooting us on. So tell those people, the ones that you know are really going to be supportive, not the ones that are going to be critical, but the friends or family that are really going to support you and be like, wow, that's awesome. You know, I'm so happy for you. And then they'll be able to go through the journey with you, right? And that's what's important, is having someone there to kind of cheer you on as you're doing the work and all the things that go along with it. Now the next one is something that people have had access to for many years. It's Facebook, right? So, and I don't mean Facebook posts, I'm talking about those GLP-1 support groups, right? And there's quite a few out there, and you know, find one that you feel is right for you, that's positive and supporting, and that you just believe, you know, this is the right place for me, where you can share your journey, ask questions, have a good dialogue with people on there about what's going on behind the scenes, right? With you, with them, and engaging in the discussion, because that's going to really be a huge support, is when you're engaging in deeper discussions, because you can't always engage like that with your friends or family because they don't know what it's like to be taking a GLP-1. I mean, you can tell them, oh, I haven't had any food noise, and you know, my appetite's suppressed, and I just haven't been able to eat. Or you can share with them you know, how you're tracking or whatever, and they're going to be, oh, that's great, you know. But they're not going to really know the ins and outs of being a GLP-1 user, okay? So they're not going to know really how it feels. So you can get the support from them, but it's on a different level, right? You're going to have a greater, more in-depth support through discussions with people in groups. That's what they're there for, group supports, right? And you can even have that as a platform to advocate for yourself, for others, and even make new friends. Now, the third tip that I'm going to offer today, and I feel for me it has been the best way of support, is going on to YouTube or even another social media platform like Instagram and subscribing and following different people who are on the journey, okay? Because when you're able to follow others who are on the journey, you're going to learn everything that they've been through, or you're going to be right along with them as they go through the journey. And for me, I'm the kind of person that I really dive in and I want to know as much as I can. And for me, this has been an amazing support system. And no, at first you don't know these people, but the more you watch them, the more you watch their videos, you learn about them, and you comment in, their comment sections, and they answer back, and there's feedback. You gain what feels like very rich friendships in there, especially if you are one of those people who have decided to share your journey like I have. It took me a while to watch different YouTube videos, YouTube channels of the different people who are on their own GLP-1 journey. Some were, OGs, long-time users, and, had, this awesome channel and had all these things that they're saying and great information. There were some more relatively newer people out there. And then I decided, yeah, I want to share my journey. I want to be out there. And I was so excited about, taking my Mounjaro. I was so excited about it and all the things that I was seeing. I was like, this is perfect for me. Like, I can really do this. And I finally decided to do it, and I stepped out and I made the decision to do it. I created a channel and I just did it. And I really feel like the connections that I have made in just a short amount of time, to me, are so valuable. And the encouragement and the support, I just feel like it's really honed in and it's one-on-one. And for me, it's that extra boost in support that I need. So, do I tell friends and family? Yes, I do. Am I in the groups on Facebook? Yes, I am. There are a few that I'm in. And yes, I'm sharing my journey on YouTube, but I'm out there watching the videos and I'm commenting on those as well. And I'm sharing also in some of those comments, not all, but in some of those comments, that I have a journey that I'm sharing on YouTube, so that they can come and see what I'm doing and share the dialogue and the feedback. And I think that that also creates more value for them as well, especially people who are new on the journey. And I feel like really connected, especially connected to the ones who are right around the same timeline with their dosing as me, right around there, a little bit, maybe a little bit more, or they're on the same dose, or they're on the same week, or very close to the same week. Those things, just really spark my passion. And for me, it's exciting because I feel like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can encourage and I can pour into, all of these people on YouTube that are also navigating this journey. So I just wanted to kind of come on here, and I wanted to very quickly just share my thoughts on how to gain the most support and what tips I offer for getting the best support on your GLP-1 journey. And I truly feel that way, and it's just been on my heart to share that, and I really wanted to do so. And if you feel like you're gaining value, information, support, encouragement from me, my channel, and what I have to offer, then please just hit subscribe and go ahead and share with me in the comments how you feel about this idea of support, and if you've found support in any of these things. And if there's anything that I didn't mention that you feel that you have gained support from, please share that in the comments. I really would be interested, and I know that other people who comment read other comments, so they are definitely wanting to see what other people are doing, because each person that we help helps another, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of what this is all about, right? Helping one another along the way. And this GLP-1 community is super supportive. It is filled with wonderful people. It really is, like genuine, wonderful people who care and just want to see everybody succeed in their weight loss journey, in their health journey. So Again, thank you for joining me on Living Mosaic, and thank you for being part of my journey, and thank you for being out there. And if you want to share your journey, let me know in the comments that you've started yours. I will subscribe to your channel because I love to see new people starting out. I love to see what others have to offer. I love researching new things, especially when I'm passionate about it. So I just want to thank you. And remember that every experience that we have, good and bad, makes us who we are and makes us into this beautiful living mosaic full of colors and all the intricate pieces. And remember, you are a living mosaic, and I just want to wish you well. And until next time, I will see you, and you have a good day. Thanks.